Hi guys, you're watching Video Epo, and in this video we are going to make a pan flute. While you're watching this video, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel Video Epo and click on the bell icon so that you can get instant notifications whenever I upload new videos. If you've been following my channel, you already know that I've made a few musical instruments before. I put all of those videos in a separate playlist and you can watch them by clicking on the I button on top. The very interesting thing about this video is no confusing calculations. Now I'm going to the trial and error method, and during the course of this video I should be able to give you the right dimensions required for you to make your own pan flute in a couple of hours. At least that is what the plan is. Before you start, just a little bit of science and some basics wouldn't take long. Now if you take a small pipe and if you blow air through one end of the pipe, watch what happens. Nothing much, because the air is passing through one hole and it is getting out of the other, except for some of the vibration that it is causing by crashing on the walls of the pipe. But if you take a pipe and if you close one end and then you try to blow air into it, listen to what happens. What exactly is happening here? The air that is going inside doesn't have any way to get out, and therefore it resonates and it creates a frequency that we can hear in the form of sound. Now we've all done this in some part of your life, like taking a pen cap and blowing air into it and we make an instant whistle. Now when we vary the height or the length of the pipe, the sound produced by the pipe or the frequency is a little different. Similarly, when we vary the diameter of the pipe, the sound changes too. But we will not be altering the diameter, but we will be playing around the length of the pipes to make our pan flute. I have been fiddling around with two different kinds of PVC pipes for this particular project, and here is what I need to tell you before you make your choice. There are two different kinds of PVC pipes available in my local market. One that is used for electrical conduit wiring, which has got thinner walls. The other one is used for plumbing purposes, which has got a thicker wall. Here is why this is important. When we make a small ridge where our lips can rest while we play the instrument, it becomes a lot more easier to play with the plumbing PVC pipe rather than the electrical conduit PVC pipe, because when we make our cut, the electrical conduit PVC pipe becomes razor sharp and starts cutting your lip line, whereas the plumbing PVC pipe is a lot more comfortable. The next thing you want to do is cover the bottom part of the pipe, for which you can use a lot of different methods, but I find that this method, where I use the floor mat foam or some kind of yoga mat foams, is going to work a lot better. I'll show you how this works. You can see I've already cut a lot of small circles from this for the trial version of the PVC pan flute that I've made. Now here is one of those pipes. All you have to do is take one end of the pipe, just keep it in there and keep pressing it and twisting it like so. And you get a very nice and clean cut, and it's already seated. To add a little bit of more strength, you can actually add some glue or something to keep it in place. That's it. You got a pan pipe just like that. All you need to do is cut a PVC to the length and then simply keep pressing it here, and then let me just do it one more time. Let me just take it off, or maybe I'll seal this side. Just take it, place it, press it, twist it, just like that. So I've made one and I'm going to start working on the other ones. If you're struggling with getting a clean cut on the PVC, here is an arrangement that can help you. I have two blocks of 2x4s clamped on one another to form a 90-degree angle and a stopper. By placing the PVC pipe on this edge gives a good support. using a broader hacksaw does help. Once cut, gently filing the edges gives a workable, clean cut. Now I went through the same process of cutting the tubes, sealing one end with a floor mat foam and then using a guitar tuner app to tune it. Now this is in a note of C, this is in a note of A sharp, like so. I made a lot of tubes and then I put them together using hot glue and I've got my pan flute and this is how it sounds like. So there are certain things that I learned while I was making this pan flute. One is that I needed to figure out the maximum or the least possible length which this particular tube can produce an audible note, and in this case it was A. So I worked with A. So I created all those notes after A, that's A sharp, B, all the way up to A. And when I started trying to put all those things together, all those tubes together, again I would need professional talent to play that kind of a pan flute. So what I did is I googled for A major scale and these are the notes: A sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B and A, and I went back to G sharp because I had this tube, I put it together there. So that's the A major scale and I put all those notes together so that any newcomer or any newbie can play this and it will not sound bad or not right. So it cannot go wrong. So that's how I've made this particular pan flute. I've also kept the other notes handy just in case, and I've put all these tubes together using hot glue. Now I need to figure out a system where if I need to swap like the one of the tubes from here, like say if I want to swap E for an F, I should be able to do that. So I need to figure out how to do that, and I've kept all the other notes ready as well. I hope you like this video. Here is my pan flute. This is a really good weekend project, and just like I promised, before I forget, I need to give you all the measurements, and all those measurements will be found in the description below. Note that I've given only the hollow part of the measurement because I don't know what kind of method you're going to employ to cover all this bottom part. I've had floor mat foam, I used it. Maybe you'll want to just close it with hot glue itself, but you need to make sure the hollow part is just as right. And another important thing is that you will have to file the edges here so that your lips can fit over there without scratching, and it also has another added advantage. I've noticed that if it is flat, the sound is not that great, but when you file it, it becomes a little bit sharp over here and the sound is really nice. So that's a quick tip for you guys. So all the measurements, all the details will be there in the description below. You can use them and try to make your own pan flute. This is not like a very professional one, but it is something that can get you started. Could be a good weekend project, could be a good gift for your children or help your children learn how to make one of these things. So that's it guys. I hope you like this video, and if you really do, please do share it with your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. I'll be back with another video very soon. Until then, bye.